Please welcome back Wayne Pacelle.
Animal cruelty and neglect know no geographic bounds. And that's why the work of HSUS and Humane Society International takes us across the globe. One of the most important nations, with more than 1 of every 7 people on the planet, is the subcontinent of India. We've been particularly active in India and South Asia since 2005, when we put boots on the ground to help with the response to the Indian Ocean tsunami. Since that time, our work in India has expanded, advocating for wildlife, street dogs, and so many other animals in need. We've found no better friend than Mr. Pritish Nandy, who is widely known for his active campaigning on behalf of animals. He's been a poet, writer, a newspaper editor, filmmaker, advocate, and in general, a cultural force for the good for animals. Let's take a look at Mr. Pritish Nandy.
It can truly be said of writer and Renaissance man Pritish Nandy that he has lived a storied life. Having written his first book of poems at age 17, Mr. Nandy is now one of India's most celebrated authors, with over 60 published books, translated and read all over the world. At age 28, Mr. Nandy ventured into a journalism career, editing some of India's most popular newspapers and magazines. And it was through his work in the print media that he found the cause that would change his life. After first calling attention to the harsh lives of India's street animals, Mr. Nandy was inspired to create People for Animals, India's largest animal welfare organization. Mr. Nandy has produced 24 movies and 40 television shows. He also spent 6 years in Parliament. But his efforts to seek humane living conditions and adoptive homes for stray dogs remains ongoing, regardless of his many current endeavors. It's not easy for animals in a country where almost half of its 1.2 billion inhabitants live below the poverty line. But Mr. Nandy continues to strive to make his nation and our world a more compassionate place for animals.
Ladies and gentlemen, in recognition of the importance of global advocacy for animals, we're honored to present Mr. Pritish Nandy with our International Humanitarian Award.
Thank you, Wayne. Thank you all for having me here this evening. I am honored. I accept this award on behalf of all those who are fighting the battle at home to preserve the rights and dignity of strays, homeless, and street animals. Street dogs who are protectors of the poor and the homeless, cats, wounded bullocks, carrying unbearable loads on their back, majestic racehorses reduced to pulling carriages, hungry monkeys and bears forced to dance on the streets, cows, the cows that we worship eating out of garbage bins, old camels forced into beach rides. We try to protect them, bring dignity back into their lives. Some decisive battles have been won. The killing of stray dogs in several municipalities have been stopped. Bullfights in India have been banned. Animal sacrifice is a very difficult subject. We managed to stop that. Lab tests by pharma companies have been severely restricted and reformed. Dissection in biology classes in schools is now optional in India. And yes, the big win, circuses have been stopped from using animals. Movies today have stringent animal abuse laws. Camel rides on beaches are banned, and most recently, horse carriages. But ladies and gentlemen, there are many more battles that are left to be fought and won. Thank you for recognizing this. Thank you, Humane Society of the United States. Thank you, Genesis Awards. Thank you, Andrew, Jennifer, Hemant, and all of you wonderful people who come and meet us in India. Thank you, Beverly, and all those who have given me this opportunity to stand before you today to talk about my country, my people, and my animals. The father of my nation, the Mahatma, 60 years ago said that a country is not known by what it builds or what its great achievements are. It is ultimately known by how it treats its animals. My favorite person, Mother Teresa, spent her entire life in trying to make the homeless and the lost, the dying, feel loved. I thank all those in India who share our passion. Thank you, Abod, thank you, Nilesh, thank you, Chetan, thank you, Ambika, thank you everyone who has so generously given his or her time to build this movement. Lend it confidence, energy, hope. Thank you for my family for sharing my dream. Reena, my wife, is with me here tonight. Ishita, who works with me on these cards, Rungita and Kushana, not, I so wish you were here. Above all, thank you, Meneka, my best friend, my fellow traveler, co-founder of People for Animals, for walking this road with me. Few could have achieved what she has done for animals in India. I love you all, wonderful people. Thank you.